Hello, my friends. My name is Christina Walsh, and I am a life coach, and I help people on their spiritual journey and how to get through their awakening and learn how to have healthy relationships friendships, family. A lot changes after you have your spiritual awakening and you're more aware, okay? So with that being said, welcome. If you enjoy this video, please share it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. So let's get in today, okay? So today we're going to go over the 5 key elements of emotional intelligence. So we're going to go with number 1. Number 1 is self-awareness. Being in tune with your feelings, being in tune with your higher self, and knowing what you're feeling in the moment, okay? So number 2 is self-regulation. You understand and know that if you are in a mood, you have the ability and the power to change it. You do not have to dwell on it. You do not have to keep yourself there, and you can move past that, okay? So self-regulation. Motivation is number 3. You're a highly motivated individual, and you're going to do what it takes to get the job done. You can motivate yourself. This is a tough one. Not a lot of people can do this, okay? So it takes a little bit of training, a little bit of time, but you can get there. Number 4 is empathy. Empathy. If you've ever seen someone where something happens and no emotion, right? No emotion. There are people like that. As an empath, I can't relate because I feel so deeply on so many levels. So having empathy, if you see someone crying, you don't want that. You want to help them to not feel that way. You want to help bring like this peace to them. So you're going to empathize with them and say, well, I wouldn't want to feel that way, so let me see what I can do here. It takes a very stone cold individual, I think, to just not be able to feel like that. So number 5 is social skills. You're going to have the ability to communicate in ways that other people might not be good at. For instance, just got off a phone call, okay? And asking, please, could I not hear that? I don't feel like that's appropriate or something, you know, and then not being able to say, okay, that's fine, and just hanging up. This isn't good social skills, okay? So this is where we got to grow. We got to reparent ourselves and get better with it, all right? So 10 signs that you are emotionally intelligent, okay? So number 1, you think about your feelings. You really think about how you're feeling. You can usually identify what's causing this, and you can correct it. You can be that peacemaker and know what to sort out, okay? So number 2 is you pause. You pause. Okay. This is a tough one. I used to blurt stuff out that I'm not proud of, and then you embarrass yourself. You embarrass yourself because you end up really pouring out what's going on inside of you, okay? A lot of the times, if we just say stuff before we think, it's just a lot of projection that comes out because we're frustrated with a lot more. We take things out on people. So really pause before you say things that are going to harm. You know, I did a video about damaging, like, you know, hindering words and hurtful words and what you can do differently. So number 3 is you strive to be mindful of your thoughts. You, like I said, you can choose what you want to feel and think. You don't have to feel down. You can rearrange your thoughts. You can do something to break yourself out of that, okay? So mindfulness. And 4, you show your authentic self. You show your authentic self because this is who you are. A lot of my videos I have not edited. This is me. This is it. If I do a blooper or I, you know, say something, I'm like, oh, whatever, I'll get over it and move on. So I think that's something that I really do think I love about others too, is that when you just know that this is who they are. This is who they are. It's a really cool trait to have. So number 5 is you demonstrate empathy. Like I said, you know, you see somebody hurting and you're like, what can I do? Is there anything I can do? I mean, some people, you can't, and you have to be okay with that too, right? You have to be okay, but if you can do something, you know, you have that empathy towards them. You praise other people. You praise them. And you say, you are doing an amazing job. You knocked it out today. Wonderful job. and you really just lift people up any way that you can. You give helpful feedback. All right, there's a difference. There's a difference of this. Okay, there's sometimes like the approach is really important, but for the most part, you give very helpful feedback, and it's not in a way to make someone feel small and criticize them. You apologize. Okay, you apologize. I know this has got to be the one that I think people struggle with the most, because it is not a bad thing to put your arms around someone and say, I'm sorry. I mean, if it's a coworker or something, but I'm just saying in relationships, if there's something that happens and there's a reason for it, say you're sorry, squash it. Because what happens if you don't do that, then that lingers, it builds, and then that person thinks like, well, you're not really sorry. You mean you're sorry. But truly apologize with a very pure apology, a very kind heart, and that's going to give that person peace too. Okay, so that's a tough one, but that's a really good one to have. And you keep your commitments. Okay, keeping your commitments, saying that you're going to do something and doing it, saying that you're going to be at a certain place and you're there, saying that you're going, it's simple, say you're going to take out the trash, okay, and it's not done, say do it. You follow through, okay? And this builds trust in relationships with people. So people are going to know that they can rely on you. They're going to know that if they loan you money, you're going to get it back. They're going to know that if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. It just keeps that mental strive for that person too, that you know you can trust them, and that just shows so much character on your behalf. So number 10 is you help others. You help others any way that you can. You know, like I said, I did a post today that don't be available to unavailable people. You know, as an empath, you can give your energy so much. You can check in more with others than you check in with yourself and say, well, how are you feeling today? What's going on? And you really cater to them. But if that's not reciprocated, or people don't notice when you're a certain way, then that's unequal energy exchange, and that's not good either, okay? So be available to those who are available to you. That's how the rules go. And just helping others, okay? These are signs that you are emotionally intelligent and you have a good head on your shoulders. These things are not always easy, but I have faith in you guys, and this is what I help people sort out. We have a lot of reparenting to do, like I said, so one person at a time that says, I want to become the best version of myself. I want to think, feel, and be just the best version of me that I can be. And if that is you and you're ready to go all in, then message me, okay? Let's set up an appointment and figure out what we can do, okay? So this is going to enrich your relationships. This is going to really bring you closer, and even at work, being able to communicate, so you know what to say in certain situations, all right? So I love you guys. I know this is a longer video, but you know what? I think we all need it right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.